Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Have you checked your coin collection lately? Because that old 1983 Australian 50-cent coin might just be worth a fortune today. We're diving into the rarest versions of this coin, including valuable errors and tips on what collectors are paying top dollar for. Let's get started. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are diving into the fascinating world of Australian coin collecting, and today's spotlight is on a unique and often overlooked piece of history, the 1983 Australian 50-cent coin. This coin holds a special place in the numismatic community, and in today's video we are going to explore its origin, design, value, rarity, and everything in between that makes it a treasure for collectors across the globe. To begin with, let's talk about the background of the Australian 50-cent coin itself. The current dodecagon shape, 12-sided design was first introduced in 1969, replacing the round 1966 silver version. The coin is made from a copper-nickel alloy, which is 75% copper and 25% nickel in this version. Has been circulating ever since, with different years featuring slightly varied mintages and design details. Now focusing on the 1983 edition. The coin itself may appear rather ordinary at first glance, but it has a story worth uncovering. Despite its everyday appearance and wide circulation, the 1983 50-cent coin is actually considered somewhat scarce due to lower mintage numbers and certain production anomalies, which we will go over in more detail shortly, making it an interesting candidate for collectors who are seeking undervalued items. What makes the 1983 50-cent coin particularly special is that it was never released for general circulation in a traditional sense. Instead, most of the coins from this year were included only in mint sets. This means that while millions were technically produced, very few actually ended up in the pockets of everyday Australians, which directly affects the availability of high-grade circulated versions in today's collector market. Let's dive a little deeper into the mintage figures. According to the Royal Australian Mint records, no 1983 50-cent coins were officially released into circulation, although around 6.6 million coins were minted for collector sets. This means that any 1983 50-cent coin found in circulation today likely originated from a broken-up mint set, or perhaps from someone spending part of their collection without realizing the hidden value behind these coins. In terms of design, the obverse features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth, the second, sculpted by Arnold Machen, which was in use from 1966 through 1984. The reverse side showcases the Australian coat of arms, a design by Stuart Devlin that includes a kangaroo and emu supporting a shield displaying symbols of Australia's 6 states. It is a bold, proud image that remains iconic in Australian currency to this day. Now let's discuss value. This is the part many collectors and potential sellers are most interested in. As of recent years, the value of a 1983 Australian 50-cent coin can vary dramatically depending on its condition and how it was stored. A well-preserved coin from a mint set in uncirculated condition could fetch anywhere from 15 to 50 Australian dollars or more especially if it has exceptional eye appeal or has been graded by a third party. Circulated versions, however, are much less valuable since they are rarer to begin with and tend to show wear and tear, reducing their appeal to collectors. Nonetheless, even a circulated 1983 50-cent coin can be worth several dollars more than its face value, particularly among beginner collectors who are eager to complete a full-year set of Australian decimal coins, which includes finding the elusive 1983 50-cent piece. It's also worth mentioning that some errors and varieties have been reported with this coin, such as minor die cracks or planchette issues. Though these are rare and typically need expert evaluation, if you believe you have an error coin from this year, it may be worth having it appraised or professionally graded, as certain anomalies can multiply a coin's value significantly depending on demand and rarity. In summary, the 1983 Australian 50-cent coin is more than just spare change. It is a hidden gem in the world of numismatics. With a limited release and an intriguing backstory, this coin has become a favorite for many collectors and investors alike. If you are lucky enough to own one, especially in pristine condition, you may be holding on to a small but significant piece of Australian history. So be sure to check your old mid-sets, coin jars, and inherited collections, because you never know what treasures might be waiting to be discovered.